boogie down. And while we're at it, we're gonna teach you how to boogie woogie all the way around. So hold to your beverage and pay attention. That's right, cause the class is about to begin. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mike from Paperback Freud.
For this one, we need Rocky to help us out. And he's gonna show us some boogaloo. I mean, some real boogaloo.
Hey, Mike, what's shaking?
Hey, Tina, shaking all over as always. And thanks for having us on the show again. It's great. Thanks.
I don't know why, but I imagine Paperback Freud is shaking the foundations of a graveyard with parting skeletons and a lot of whiskey on Halloween, and thought this would be a kick-ass promo for the band. Yeah, I think it's a promo on my wish list for a Paperback Freud hoodie.
We might do. Excellent. Yeah, we might do a Halloween special next year with lots of rock and roll trick or treats, you know, and one of them might be our main man Yeti Bear, half naked swinging Jack Daniels like the Reaper. So take cover, kids. Here it comes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that hoodie coming out. Congratulations on your new record deal with Longfellow Deeds Records. Okay, can you tell us the highlights of your new album coming out soon, and how it's going to take the fans on a journey of kick-ass partying and rock and roll?
Of course. It's, as always, picked by Freud, high energy, pure rock and roll. Start out with first song is lesson number 1. How to boogie out, how to boogie down, and then how to boogie woogie all the way around. And then there's a little bit of hound dog and some high-speed rock and roll coming there, and yeah, all in all, it's 9 tracks of pure rock and roll energy. Surely will kick your ass, as always, when Played by Freud plays, and hope you like it. Of course, yeah.
Has there been any challenges in laying down the song tracks for your new album?
No, not really. It all comes rather natural, to be honest. It takes time, though, because we make all the songs together in our rehearsal trip, so it takes time, but when it's good, it's really good. So it's all rather easy. Just play rock and roll and see what happens.
Will this new CD have much more vibe and powerful energy as your first release roller? And will you have an advisory warning label on your new CD saying that 10 seconds into listening your new album, be prepared to dance, party, and rock and roll?
No, but we might need a warning label that says if you don't dance, party, or rock and roll within 2 seconds, for God's sake, dial the paramedics, for you might be fucking dead, man. So, of course, it's loaded with energy. It's a Paperback Freud way of doing things, you know, as always, both live and in the studio. So that's how it goes when you deal with the Freuds.
Just wondering, Paperback Freud is a kind of music that makes one kick off their high heels and get some fancy dancing grooves going. Have you come up with any art ideas for this new album?
And a new idea, yeah, art ideas also. I must be wasted. Yeah, of course, we have done everything. All the cover works and everything, and the name of the album, it's all done, and hopefully it will be printed as soon as possible at the record plant, so we're waiting for it. We're looking forward to everything. Everything is done, and it's packaged, yeah. And the title on the album is all in a day's work.
How about any videos? In the works in the new year, once you release your CD through Longfellow Deeds Records?
We have plans, but nothing is done yet. But of course there will be some kind of video coming out of this record for sure. We're never out of ideas, but always out of money. So we'll see what it all boils down to in the end. Yeah. But something's going to happen.
Who is helping with the recording, mixing, and mastering of your new album?
The recording is done by the band. Like the first album, everything is done by the band. The mixing is also done by the same guy who did the Roller album. But the mastering is done on a new place named Cosmos Mastering in Stockholm. And we're very pleased with the results, so it's great, yeah.
Has the band been tearing up the stages and shaking the foundations playing live venues since our last interview?
Sadly enough, no. We've been also busy with everything around the album for a couple of months. And it's just last week that we started to rehearse again to gear up for next year's shows. So, sadly enough, no.
Any crazy stories to tell since our last interview?
Since our last interview? No, we haven't done any crazy moves since then. But through the years, yeah. Especially when you tour places we have done, Eastern Europe is so fucking crazy all the time. When we toured Russia, for example, we had bodyguards in camo with machine guns in front of the stage.
God.
And there were riots outside the venue when we played. And
of
course, a lot of band craziness going on over the years, when you're drunk and out with the boys, you know the drill. But we'll keep that within the band for sure. Yes, I told you before, he's always up to something though.
Okay.
So we have a lot of pictures of him, especially one in underwear hugging tattooed mobsters and partying half naked in hotel foyers and stuff like that. And yeah, if you give us a guitar and some booze left, the party goes on, always.
Has Paperback Fruit been successful in finding endorsements with race car, beer, or Harley-Davidson companies or military operations for the music?
Yeah, we were endorsed by the Russian mob for sure. They provided us with bodyguards and local skills to survive over in Russia. But yeah, Jack Daniels on our release part for Roller. Everything was on the house all night, so that was great. But we haven't tried hard to get any serious endorsement for clothes or instruments, of course. But we might settle up for that now, yeah. How about some free beer and underwear? That's good.
Or Harley-Davidson stuff, eh?
For a whole year or so.
Oh, that'd be awesome. How's the construction on your new website at www.paperbackfruit.com going, and when are you going to have this project completed?
The site will be up and running in time for the release, and in the meantime it's our MySpace site that rules. And all the news and media will be there for sure, and as soon as all the deals with distribution is done, we'll put up links and banners on how to get the album and how to order some new merchandise there. So, in late January, early February, hopefully. Yeah.
Will you also be posting merchandise at your MySpace page at www.myspace.com/paperbackfruit?
Yeah, of course. When everything is up and running, we'll do that for sure, yeah.
Can you plug in the current lineup of Paperback Fruit once again and tell us what kind of party animals the band is and whether they are fueled by beer or Jack Daniels?
There's a lot of commotion with that special brew here. I wonder why. Well, the lineup is and must be Savoy and Rocky on guitar, Geo on bass, Snake on vocals, and myself on drums. And without this special brew, there's no Paperback Fruit at all. And yes, we do party, but we're not full-time addicts lying in the gutter, We're happy campers on a mission, and that is to bring back the vibes, that AC/DC with Bon Scott had 30 years ago. Always a smile on her face and a devilish grin, backed up with some really good rock and roll music.
Before we wrap up our interview, do you have any shout-outs?
The new album, and the new album, of course, all in a day's work. And it's out on Longfellow Deeds Records in February, all over Europe and all over the internet for downloading, yeah.
And you'll be selling copies of it, like the physical copies of the CD as well?
When we're out playing, of course, yeah. And maybe shops all over Europe if we find a good distribution over here, yeah. Otherwise it's on the internet for sure, for downloading. And maybe you can buy it overseas also, yeah.
Thank you, Mike, for this follow-up. And I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And you need to come back and do another show with us in the New Year. You rock.
Yeah, we'd love to, of course. And thanks a lot from all of us to all of you. And have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, everyone out there. So thanks a lot, and see you soon. Cheers.
For sure. Thanks, Mike.